I was so upset with Gary yesterday.
Why?
I think he's shaking his head already. No,
Because why did you call me if you're going to be...
I told you I wasn't. You know what? I'm really actually not that upset with you. It's more the other maniacs that work around here. All right, look. This is it's going to sound so silly, but nevertheless, when I get off the air after we do the show, I've explained to you that I pretend to go back to my office and work, but what I really do is sleep.
Yes.
And I've told everyone I'm back there sleeping. Now, JD, you're a little prick.
What did he do? He's a part of this?
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Hold on.
Hold on, nothing. Let me explain to Robin what happened, then you'll get your chance. You can say your piece. So I've explained that I'm just tired. Listen, what can I tell you? I get tired. I take a little half-hour break, sometimes 45 minutes at the most. I take a little break after the show, and I go back to my office, and I sleep. And my office is all the way at the end.
Right.
I'm next to JD's office. And I've always said to all the guys, can you just, don't congregate around there, because I'm just trying to, it's not like a hospital and you have to be super quiet. Just down by my end of the office there, can you just keep it quiet for a half hour, something? Give me some time to regroup. Can you just calm down? And JD sort of sits there. He knows what's going on. So Gary came off the wrap-up show. And, I'm there, and I pass out for 15 minutes. I just want to regroup. All of a sudden, I hear... Gary's talking up a storm right by my door, but really loud. I was like, I'm just going to ignore this. What the fuck, I don't want to bust anyone's balls. So then he goes, bull, 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 bull. Louder than before. And I'm like, I just got to... poke my head out and see what's going on. I'm up now. So I poke my head out and I go, Gary. He's got the Howard TV camera on him. I go, Gary.
Oh, okay.
Gary, hey, can you give me a break for 15 minutes? Oh, and he was really sorry and apologetic. He goes, hey, I came off the wrap-up show. I'm sorry. And they asked me to, for Howard TV, he's giving a tour of our complex.
Let's see what JD's up to. Hey JD, what's up? Nothing. So giving a tour. So this is where JD sits. JD's got 6 TiVos, where he records all the different shows, like he record Kimmel and Letterman and Today Show and all that stuff. And then, what time do you usually get in?
About 4:45.
So you come in and then you start. What's your first go-to show when you come in? What's the first thing you look at?
It depends on what's happened over the day or whatever.
Right. And then you get a lot of emails from people telling you about stuff?
I go to a lot of websites.
And we also have a service that we use where we could go and catch the 6 o'clock news in Topeka because somebody told us that somebody called in and Baba Booeyed them, or in Arizona, somebody called and said cunt or something like that. So that's what, and JD, he edits all the clips and then he comes to me in the morning and he gives me a piece of paper and he goes, I got this, 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 and this. And then I bring it to Howard.
I'm going to sleep back here.
I'm giving a tour, sorry. The audience.
The audience?
Yeah.
No, when I leave.
I didn't know you were still here. I really didn't know you were still here.
JD, what's the matter with you? Say, Gary, be quiet down.
I'm sorry, I didn't notice you that.
I knew you were so sorry.
Right now,
I'm done.
Don't listen,
It's
man.
done.
Greg, I told you, man. You don't listen, man. Stand in the fucking
I know what you're saying.
I didn't know. That's what we're done.
did.
Well, what did you tell me?
I was but he knows.
The annoying part of it isn't Gary. Gary didn't realize I was back there. I understood that. He forgot.
I didn't even know.
He didn't even know, but he does know I'm back there.
Well, no, because you're usually gone by the time I get off a wrap-up.
Well, yeah. Well, sometimes we run late with the news.
But the funny thing was not only did JD know, but everyone.
Well, that's the thing. So JD's sitting there the whole time. I go, JD, it's not your job to keep but couldn't you have just said to Gary, hey, Howard's resting in his office, maybe you should wait till 15 minutes?
Like a bro, yeah.
Like a bro. And he goes, you know what? He turns to me and he goes, I thought it would be funny.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, fuck you. Dickhead.
He thought it would be funny for you to be disturbed
Yeah.
and to come out.
And quite frankly, Ronnie, the limo driver, too, he goes, I told these guys they shouldn't go back. I go, oh, you told them not to go back there? He goes, no.
But he let him anyway.
But they know they're not supposed to go back there.
I walk back and he goes, I warned you guys. And I was like, no, you really
didn't. You didn't do a fucking thing. I mean, I don't know why I have him there.
Because everybody's playing pranks. JD's waiting for
I
this
think
to blow up.
Ronnie wanted to see what would happen.
Everybody wants the entertainment of it.
So Ronnie's a shithead. JD's a shithead.
What?
You're a shithead.
Why am I a shithead?
Because you saw what was going on.
Oh, come on. Everybody knows the goddamn rule around here.
So you're my bodyguard.
It's 6 years, dude, okay?
What
but
rule?
he had slipped his mind.
That nobody goes back there when Howard's here.
Hold on. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, but you're a dick. You saw what was going on. It was obvious he forgot.
No, I didn't see what's going on because I was waiting for you to. It was 3 or 4 minutes before I was supposed to wake you.
Right.
I was getting my coat out of the green room. I went into Scott to say goodbye, and then I was coming back to say you to wake up.
Howard, I didn't.
This guy,
JD.
I go to him. Stop it now! You throw me under the bus all the time, okay?
I heard him. He
goes. I go, why didn't you say something? He goes, I want to see Gary get in trouble.
Yeah.
Did you really, JD?
What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
I'm your fucking boss.
I know. I thought. Listen. First of all,
I'd say, hey, that's my. I got your back. What do you want?
No, I know. He taped this thing before. I didn't know he was going to keep going, but he kept talking.
Well, just say, hey, Howard's asleep. I mean, you don't have to. It's not your job.
I know. No,
Are you mad at me? I guess you are.
No, I'm not mad at you.
Kind of passive aggressive.
Well, of course
thing
it is.
there.
Do you blame me for the fact that you're not a film director?
No.
In other words, like,
oh my God.
I give you this job.
No.
It's like a golden lasso.
Now you're looking into things way too deeply.
Maybe you should,
Howard.
because that's an aggressive thing, man.
No, it wasn't that. Listen, it was after 11. It was like 11:05.
You knew I was in there.
No, it was.
Hold on. I
It was 11:12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Who cares what it is? You know I'm back
I know.
there.
I just. I
would do that for you.
I stupidly assumed that you were
No, you
almost
didn't.
done.
Yes,
I did.
You turned to me and said,
No. There was that.
It'd be really funny. I want to see Gary get in trouble. And then you said something else to me like, hey, I wanted to see Gary,
What's that all about, by the way? Were you mad at me?
No, I'm not mad at anyone. It's I didn't know. I didn't know it was that big of a deal. It was almost. I thought it'd be the
I'm
end.
sleeping. What do
I
you mean
know,
it's
but
not a
I
big
thought
deal?
it was. You're almost done with the.
What?
Your
You don't
sleep.
know when I'm done.
You're usually done like 11,
Dude,
11, 15.
every minute is precious to me.
I apologize.
Maybe you feel I shouldn't be allowed to just snooze out after the show.
No.
I'm tired,
That's
dude.
I know.
All right.
I know. It's this can all be blamed on me.
You're so not a bro.
I'm sorry to Gary. I'm sorry to Howard.
I like that he goes. I've heard he's almost done with his nap. Hey, there's no such thing as almost done with a nap. Think about it. When you're sleeping,
You'd had enough, and it would be okay if Gary got busted.
Exactly.
And then Lee, the producer from Howard TV, was like, he goes, it's all my fault. It's all my fault. And I'm like, what? When the fuck did Lee get involved?
Lee was texting me all day yesterday. He goes,
Yeah.
let me take the hit for this because it's all my fault.
Why? Why is it his fault?
He said he should have told me that you were still.
He
here.
knew you were here.
I didn't know
He
you were
did?
here.
Oh yeah.
So why is he doing that to me? The fuck
I don't
is
know.
wrong with him?
I don't know. He's got
Everybody
issues.
here has a problem.
Yeah, what is the deal? Boff takes a snooze after the show.
So you're
Just
usually-
calm the fuck down.
You're usually gone by the time I get back.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not. Sometimes I'm here till a
But,
little
I'm saying, but
later.
usually, and I just didn't expect.
Sometimes I have meetings. Sometimes I have. Just assume I'm back there. Check first. And Lee, what the fuck is your problem? How do you take responsibility for this?
Because I asked Gary to do the shoot.
Right.
So we set it up, and I feel like because I'm the one who set it up and we know the rules, that
You broke the rules.
Yeah. So
And this little prick over here, JD, knew I was back there.
It's my fault.
The thing is, none of that would have happened if I just sort of thought about before we started shooting. And Ronnie would tell you that we usually go up.
I know it seems like a dumb thing to you guys, but I don't get. I'm so fucking sleep deprived. I'm walking around like there's a big headache in my head. So if I get a few minutes after the show to just chill, I'm good as new, ready to go.
I'm usually
No, really.
no. It's true. I'm usually
No, but I mean, like,
cognizant of how.
You were cognizant. You purposely wanted to get Gary in trouble with me, and you wanted me up.
No, I don't want you up.
I still say he's the most guilty.
I agree. I'm the most guilty.
That JD has warned me a couple of times. He does that most of the time.
Right,
So today or yesterday, something was going on with him.
I don't want him to be the police. You're not in charge of whether or not. You know what I mean? But he could have just. Gary, you feel comfortable.
Like I said,
I know with Robin sometimes you're like, hey, it's not kind of cool to tell Robin stuff. But
I tell everyone usually.
So
but
this time you thought it would be funny. All right, I got it. I got it. That's what you said. You thought it's funny.
I wanted to be a merry prankster.
Was it funny for you? At least I hope it was funny. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, was it good?
He was laughing.
Yeah.
At the time, now. Now I feel like the asshole that I was.
And then it's even annoying that like Lee doesn't know when I'm back there.
No, I do. I mean, I'm being honest. Yeah.
So why did you do it?
Well, what usually happens is I'll say to Ronnie, if we need to do like a green screen interview or something, I'll say, hey, is it cool for us to do anything? And we just forgot. We thought you were gone.
Right. You thought I was gone. JD could have told you I wasn't gone.
But it should have gotten.
So I'm not. I don't feel it is your full responsibility. All right. You made a mistake.
Just waited to do it. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I'm not like going to kill myself or anything, but it's the truth.
JD should kill himself.
Well, there's a lot of reasons why I should kill myself.
Don't kill yourself.
What are you talking about?
I'm not going to kill myself.
Lee said he was going to kill himself. I said JD's going to kill himself.
No, but JD says there's a lot of reasons why he should kill himself, but he's not.
You don't know the reasons? You know the reasons. Go ahead, name them. You know the reasons. You want JD to spell it out?
All the reasons you picked Jason over me.
Thank you, Lee. JD's bent out of shape because Jason, every single time, the interns,
it's him and Benjy.
Every year on the intern show, they ask the question like an F, Marry, kill. Who would you kill? Who would you fuck? Who would you marry? And JD always gets killed. And like he's really upset because Jason's hotter than him, evidently. And it's kind of hard for him to accept because Jason
and Benjy
always beat him out.
Yeah.
And so he says that's a reason he'd want to, not that he wants to kill himself, but he's saying.
But that's one of the reasons if he were.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's upsetting to lose to Jason. I thought you were hotter than Jason.
Well, I don't know. I guess if I gained a few pounds and lost some hair. But I guess it's all about personality. I guess I don't have a good personality.
Well, you don't.
Thanks.
Well, you don't speak well. You have a good personality when you're right. Like on Facebook.
I don't speak well on air. I speak well when, there's not a lot of people.
No, you don't.
Around.
When there's no one around,
we hardly have conversations like off air. I've had a couple.
I took you to dinner.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Once.
Yeah, you were better.
See?
He was.
Yeah. He was better when he's not on air. He gets nervous or something. I don't know what happens.
If you listen back to his explanation as to, when he was trying to answer all the questions that were coming at him as to why he didn't alert anyone, it's just one it's
Well, there's no explanation.
No, there's not.
If you want to get into it, I mean, it's a very aggressive sort of action to
it's
say.
Passive aggressive because he's not doing anything. He's letting it happen.
Yeah. It's weird. It was weird because I always considered JD my little bro, but but now I don't. You've ruined that. I see you don't like me.
No, that's not. Oh, no.
Nah. Who do you think he's more angry with in that, Gary or me?
No.
Well, it's both of you, but who
I think it's me. I mean, the guys on here are saying,
the guys, you mean Jason?
No, actually not Jason. Jason said a word about it. Other people have. Like, what's he mad at you about?
No, I'm not mad at anyone. I just thought...
You're not in touch then. You're mad.
No, I'm not.
He's
I'm
so
not mad.
passive that, he's mad at Gary and he's going to use you to get him back.
I'm not mad at anyone.
You got reason to be angry.
You were an innocent bystander.
Your mother moved away. I get that.
Oh, my God.
All right, I get that. But don't take it out on me.
No,
Gary.
Oh,
What?
nothing. I give up.
I mean, that was weird.
I'm not mad at anyone.
Right.
And
You're not in touch with your anger. That's what is going on.
I don't know about that.
Well, I know it.
All right, not good.
What?
Okay.
He just went, knock him.
Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem. No, it was really weird when I popped my head out and I'm like, Gary, can you just calm down for a few minutes? And, I'll be done. And then the evil that came out of JD was like,
He started laughing.
yeah, he was just doing that high pitched laugh he does. He goes, like a girl, and he goes, yeah, that's it. Thank you. That one. And he starts doing that, and he goes, I just want to see Gary get in trouble. Wow.
I mean, I didn't know it'd be that.
That's what the whole explanation was.
Yeah. Frank, can you replay that?
I don't know.
Yeah, you got me good yesterday. All right. You got me good.
It's not so funny.
You win.
No, I don't win. Sorry.
At 2, JD.
No, fuck off.
At 2. Whatever that means.
There's no
At 2.
nothing.
At 2, JD. What does that 2 mean? I don't know.
It means
And
you
you.
too.
And you.
And you. And you.
You're, not you, my brother.
Right. At 2, JD.
No.
That's how I should have said it. By the way, JD, you got me good yesterday.
No.
You did. You can repeat after me. Howard, you're a sucker. Go ahead, say it. You fell into my trap of thinking I was a good guy.
Should I say Gary too?
No, say Howard, you are a sucker.
Howard, you are a sucker.
All right. Well, okay, now I know the
now
truth.
we have that.
That's not the truth.
Well,
it's not the truth.
No, that's okay. Howard,
You didn't have it. You didn't stumble once.
No, that he says clearly. Howard, you are a sucker.
No.
Everything else is like, well, you got me good, man.
No.
All right, that's okay. I know. I'm a bad guy.
No, it's not.
Gary's a douche.
I'm not. It's not it.
I hope you have a good time at the lavish Christmas party I throw for you.
I'll have a grand time now.
I'll be resting back there today if you want to get me.
No. No more.
Oh,
No more.
goodness.
Hey, you guys from Shade 45 want to come down and make some noise?
Where did he go? I wasn't done talking to him.
I deserve it.
Listen. I've got your back.
I know. I know.
What did I say the other day when you didn't feel well? I said, go home, relax. Once you get better.
Well, I felt like I was going to puke everywhere.
Right. That's right. That's right. I got your back.
Yeah.
What? JD's jaw?
Are you speaking Swedish now?
He's Jar Jar Binks at this point.
Maybe today you can punch me in the balls when I'm walking in the hall. Maybe you could do that. That'd be funny, right? Or do me a favor, trip me on the way into my office today. Artie, ha, ha, ha. Artie, ha, 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 Meyer. Got me good yesterday. Thank you. Wonder what other practical jokes JD has planned.
Nothing. I'm done. I'm out of the practical joke business.
All right.
Until the next time.
No, there's no next time now.
When his anger takes over
No.
him and the evil JD comes.
I can't resist. Do you have one of those hand buzzers, where you shake the guy's hand and you shock him?
A flower that shoots water.
Right. Well, I guess my boy is growing up. And he hasn't grown up into the man I wanted him to be.
No,
He grew up to hate you.
Yeah. He did.
No, I
That's
don't
what
hate
happens.
anyone. I don't hate
A
anyone.
lot of times that
No.
happens. A lot of times.
No.
No matter how much love you give
Yeah.
a child, they can still hate you.
And they just don't
They
love
don't
you.
like you. I don't think you hate me, but you don't like me.
No, I like you. No,
I get it. I get it.
If I didn't like you, I wouldn't work here.
Where did I go
Maybe you
wrong?
like him, but you're like, he indulges himself too much.
No.
Where did I go wrong?
Why
with
is
you?
she sleeping?
I
in
thought
there
with
while I'm
you I
working?
had a special thing. Thought of you as a son.
The way he dotes on you and cares for you.
Yeah. Was it your little room I gave you?
No.
I put a TV in it.
You know,
That's part of my job.
Oh,
he's got that big office he sleeps in, and I'm in his room slaving away in a closet.
Meanwhile, my office is small too.
I know.
Yeah.
And you hardly have anything in there.
Right. You know.
I know. I
have a chair and that's it.
I had a lapse of judgment.
All right.
One day, and I'm sorry.
I accept your apology. I forgive you.
No, you don't have to do that. But
Well, I do.
okay.
All right.
But, and I'm sorry to Gary.
I mean, Jared's gone. Why are you so angry?
You'd think his mood would elevate.
We got rid of the best-looking guy here. So you moved up a notch.
I still have
that's not. And I don't know about that.
You know, it'd be funny, like when I'm napping today, crash those cymbals next to my door, and I'll jump up.
I was going to get bagpipes.
All right, thank you.
You know.
All right, go back to your cubicle. He got me good, that kid.
JD.
Yes.
Yesterday's incident, shall we say, really took a toll on you this morning.
I guess. Yeah.
Well, because you're typically in the boss's good graces. I mean, he loves you. And you're known for being a hardworking, dedicated guy. You're very thorough. You're very on point with all forms of media clips and such. But here was an opportunity in the boss's eyes to prevent a tragedy, shall we say? Or a huge annoyance?
To keep things rolling naturally, basically.
Right.
Guess. I don't know.
And
To not rock the boat.
right.
And I rocked the boat, and I ended up fucking drowning in the water like an asshole. If I knew then that just the whole thing would not be as funny, and I would end up being called a prick and an asshole, and have Howard and Gary thinking of me in a negative fashion, I would have said something, but at the time I was an idiot, basically. I wasn't thinking.
But when you look at the...
I was thinking, nothing happened. I was to blame. I'm usually the one, there is a responsibility being next to Howard, his office.
With great real estate comes great responsibility.
Exactly.
I mean, you're right there.
Yes.
So.
And, I took that responsibility, too lax or something yesterday. Or I didn't think of it in a responsible fashion. And,
Keep your head up, man. Not the end of the world. People have done much worse things around here, and you have a strong resume.
Whatever.
Just go back to being you.
Okay.
Don't sweat it, man.
Okay. You can go now.
Gary, when something like yesterday's quote-unquote incident occurs, do you kick yourself and wish that you could have done things differently? I know yesterday was kind of out of your control, but I spoke with JD just before, and he's sort of running through some of the scenarios he could have some of the things he could have done better, some of the things that it could have prevented the situation from.
Yeah, I don't think I could have done anything to prevent the situation because I came in right off the wrap-up show, and they said, "Hey, we got to shoot this thing." So I went down to shoot it. I would have assumed that they would have said, "Hey, we're going to shoot in the hallway, but Howard's still here. Let's wait." So I just had no way of knowing.
Right, and I myself was equally as surprised that he was still here. And the other thing was that there was some miscommunication involved. We never should have sent you to JD's office. That was another thing that occurred.
Well, what happened was I had shot this tour of the Howard Stern studio a couple of days before, and when I did it, Sal and Richard weren't in their office, and JD wasn't in the office. So the original setup was that I was just to go to Sal and Richard's office. When I came out, I remembered that we hadn't shot JD as well, so I just went over there. I called an audible thinking I was doing a favor for the TV show, but neither here nor there. JD should have said, "Oh, hold on, Howard's still here." And I would have said, "Okay, I'll pick it up and, I can pick up that shot in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it is."
When it's all said and done, how pissed off is Howard? How on the Howard meter, how much does something like this aggravate him, and how long will he remember this for?
He's moderately aggravated. He's not hugely pissed off. But he's irritated. It's like, he likes it the way he likes it, and he'll remember it if it happens again.
Yeah,
we've all been warned.
His office is truly his turf, his sanctuary, so to speak.
If I had it to do over again, knowing that that's what he was going to do, I would have soundproofed his office when we built this place. It's not that hard to do. It's just some special drywall that you get that's soundproofed, and could have tightened up the door a little bit. I would have soundproofed it.
Because once the show's over, that's his place of peace. That's where he unwinds and decompresses.
That's right.
Yeah. Lee.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday's quote-unquote incident was very preventable, but it was also based on a lot of miscommunication.
Yeah. Basically, I think it could have been prevented, like I said in the studio, by me. I actually grabbed you to shoot, and doing behind the scenes, I'm well aware of the fact that Howard takes a break after the show, so I normally find Ronnie and ask him, "Hey, is it okay to do this or that if we need to shoot?" Yesterday I didn't, because there were different things going on, and even though I think I saw Ronnie, I didn't remember seeing him, which is usually a sign that if he's here after the show, Howard's still there. So I just ignored it. I forgot about it and grabbed you, sexy cameraman, to shoot. Oh, you're welcome. And we went and shot. And the idea was that Gary would do a pickup shot to go to Richard and Sal's office, do that, we'd be done. But he continued to go to JD's office, and it's not his fault, but when that happened, I was standing back because I didn't want to get in the shot. And that's when I saw Howard come out, and it was you, JD, and Gary sort of standing there like, holy shit. And I felt bad. So I feel like even though maybe JD was talking too loud, it could have been prevented if I just would have remembered, before we shot, hey, let's wait till later.
When things like this occur, and you know Howard, but you don't have a close relationship with him.
Yeah.
Do you kick yourself like this is the one time that I'm having a little bit of FaceTime with Howard, and it's for a negative thing?
No, it's not really like that, because we interview him a lot for behind the scenes. But yeah, I mean, being here 5.5 years in the Stern world, it's still new. A lot of people have been here longer. They obviously know him much better than I do, and he knows guys like JD, Ronnie, and Gary way, way better than me. So it's more like, okay, if I fuck up, it's just a little more impactful because maybe, I don't get to deal with him as much. But you know what? It wasn't like I felt terrible, like I wanted to put a gun in my head. It was just watching those guys sort of deal with it. I know they have thick skin. This has happened to them a million times on air. But I just wanted to be honest, because I could have sat in the control room and watch Howard chew them all out. I just wanted to be honest about it. So, I'm not worried about if Howard now thinks I'm a fuck up. I don't think he does. It was just being honest about the situation.
I don't want to get caught up in this, but Benjy, what'd you do to your beard?
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
What
you
happened?
fucked it up big time.
I haven't looked at him today.
He dyed his beard again. Look at that. Stand up. Show Robin. Oh, my God.
I fucked it up.
Oh, my God.
What did you do? Shave it off.
I was desperate this morning. I was washing for like an hour.
Did you use that just for men again?
Yeah. I got
Are you trying to escape?
Yeah, you wanted?
No.
What? I mean, it's jet, like almost blacker than black.
But there's parts of it that are still red.
I know.
Did you do it yourself?
Cat.
No, I was falling asleep when we were gonna do it, and she did it. She did it to me while I was sleeping, or falling asleep, and I didn't.
And you never washed it off. Oh my God, you look horrible.
I was horrified. I was so scared when I woke up this morning. I've been trying to.
That can't be healthy, man.
I agree.
Oh, that is the best. Every time I look at him, I get a laugh.
Why did you dye it again? It was fine. You had a nice color to it.
We thought it would look better to get it darker again, but.
Wow, there's a lot of work going on here. Good Lord.
I can't believe.
This is where you're supposed to say I'm more handsome.
I mean, look at how this is all backfiring.
Oh, my goodness.
What else? Yeah.
The guys from TV, we can't tell if he's got nail polish on or if it's the ink from the beard stuff.
You have nail polish?
That was just for fun. I did put nail polish on.
Let me
last
see.
night. Yeah.
Oh, that's your what do you call that goth look?
I don't know.
Grunge.
This is my Twilight look.
It looks like Herman Munster. Yeah, it's like Twilight. He's part of the vampire family.
She's trying to change him into Robert Pattinson?
I'm a chubby Taylor Lautner.
She's trying to make him into like a rock star.
Right.
You know.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
One more, because Sal just came in and he knows makeup. He thinks Benji's wearing eyeliner.
Are you?
I thought I washed most of that off.
Oh, my God. What is going on, Howard?
What's going on? I told you, this girl doesn't like the way he looks. So sad in a way.
No, she loves the way I look.
Yeah, I see. It's going really well. She's dyeing your beard and you're falling asleep.
She's putting that
eyeliner
crap on you and letting you fall asleep. She's hoping it kills you.
Put it this way, Benjy. George Clooney's girlfriends don't sit there and groom him into something else.
While they're sleeping.
No.
She's constantly looking at you and tweaking.
Yeah. And all the tweaking and doing anything for her.
It backfires.
I heard she wants you to get tattoos, too. That's the latest rumor.
I wouldn't get tattoos.
I know, but she wants you to.
Well, you played around with some fake tattoos, but I wouldn't get a real tattoo.
Why?
It's not my thing.
Yeah, no, because your parents would do
Well,
it.
I mean, that's probably how it got.
He won't get an earring because he's afraid of his mother.
Right.
I said,
No.
you got to get past
Yes,
that.
I wouldn't
Tell
want it
your
to
mother
upset my
to
mom.
have an
That's the way it got
objection to-
ingrained in me, but now it's part of me, too. I wouldn't want it.
No.
Tell your mother to start having an objection to beard dye.
Yeah, that would help. Jason's taking a picture of Benji's beard right now, and it will be on at Howard. Is it what is it? At Howard Stern?
At Stern Show?
At Stern Show.
Oh, at Stern Show.
At Stern Show, yes.
Okay. At Stern Show. And it's worth taking a look at, honestly. It's fucking frightening. I looked over. I was like, whoa.
Well, that was what cracked me up most, your reaction. It was almost like you were stopped in your tracks.
Right.
I had that same reaction when Kevin Nealon came in. I happened to look over at Benjy, and I didn't want to make him.
Right.
Benjy won't look up for a picture. I'm taking a picture of his hat brim.
Why won't you look up?
I am embarrassed by it.
Stop.
I would make him take the hat off.
No way.
Oh, something's going on then under that.
What's happening?
There's a shadow.
They probably tried to do
I'm not
hair
taking my
Look
hat
up.
transplant.
Look up to the light. Have him look up to the light. You'll see his face.
I always do this in pictures.
Yeah, but
Just,
we want to see your eyes.
just
the
take a
eyeliner.
picture of the beard. Oh, man. All right. You got to see this. Where's Benjy with that beard?
Oh, my God.
What the
that
hell?
was the
That's not
funniest
good.
thing.
I agree. I woke
And
up
he's
this morning. I was like,
falling
fuck.
asleep with that stuff lying on his skin.
That's not healthy.
No, I agree. I'm getting an organic.
Face.
Yeah.
Benj,
Yeah.
Let me see, man.
No, I'd rather face this way for it.
Come on. Turn around,
I
man.
didn't like this. I was embarrassed and came out wrong this morning.
All right, Benj, here, just talk to me.
I'll talk to you like this.
All right. Obviously, I know you're very embarrassed about the beer.
Well, it's not that big of a deal, but like,
come on,
yeah, I'd rather not have.
We
like,
already have you on the
images.
other camera, you know, in the studio, so.
I don't like it.
All right, I'll conduct the interview this way.
All right.
At this point, given all the things that you've done to improve yourself,
This was a maintenance thing that I didn't mean it to come out like this. I didn't have time to fix it this morning.
but at this point, things are starting to go awry. I mean, what's going to be next?
That's silly.
You're doing the spray tan.
It's all
I
normal.
understand that, losing weight and wanting to look better for your woman. That's
Yeah, I think I have been. And then
totally
this
understandable.
came out like a weird way, so I feel bad about it.
But are you fearful that you're going to do other things now?
No, this is like I just didn't have a chance to wash it off.
Benjy, did you drop this? Dude, that's a nice beer.
Yeah. No, dude.
That's a nice beer.
Looks like he fell asleep.
Oh, he's coloring his hair.
He won't face the camera for his interview.
Oh, my God. Just get interviewed. We'll see you. Take care.
Hey, morning.
Mr. Kane?
Yes, indeed.
You've changed since you bowed out of the race.
Well, it's been hard, you know. I really had a long time to sit and discuss what it was I wanted to do. And I know exactly what I want to do, but it will not be what I do not want to do because that is entirely my doing.
Now, you clearly haven't lost your great way of explaining things, so.
Thank you. I appreciate your comment, though your comment does not need appreciation. However, if it did, I would have appreciated it.
Mr. Kane, you're nothing short of articulate.
Well, I am.
Are you looking forward to today's meeting with Howard?
Absolutely. You know, Howard Stern understands me, and I will have a chance to present myself and my case to the entire American public, because they will understand that I know that they know that we both know what needs to be known.
And we now know that.
Yes.
Do you want to bring Herman Cain in right now, sit him down? Do you want to talk to him for a minute, or do you feel comfortable? We gave him the lines. I should have told him, you know.
I would sit him down.
Okay.
Right now, and
Maybe you just want to make him feel, you know.
Yeah.
He's also Billy Crystal. Should you need Billy Crystal?
By the way, I think we should sit him on the couch. You know what I was thinking? We should probably sit him down on the couch. Let him do it. And then after his segment, I think we should be done, maybe. Unless I say to you.
Well, if it goes well, my feeling was if it went really well, I'd almost take him out and maybe bring him back later. If you felt it went really strong.
Okay. I'm not sure. You know, I got to see how it goes.
It's Robert. Robert is his name. Hey, Robert. This is
Hey, Robert. How you doing, man?
Morning, nice to see you.
Good to see you. It's not fun.
You know what? When someone drops out of a campaign race and you put a lot of money and heart and soul into it, you know what?
It's not fun.
You know.
You know.
Here, we're gonna give you these, but I'm gonna adjust
Thanks,
your.
man.
I'm gonna adjust your microphone.
Yeah, I like it loud.
Well, right here is your.
Thanks.
You can go as loud as you want. I do it till my ears bleed.
Is that good?
Yeah.
You know, so, hey, Robert, we wrote a bunch of lines to help you sort of, you know, but you use them.
Yeah.
You know, we thought these were funny.
It's right here.
Your
Your mic is right here.
That's my mic here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I throw you? I'll help you adjust when you get back.
Thanks,
So,
man.
we thought these were funny. You can, you know,
Sure.
have fun with them.
Did you want to start in around Robin or foreign policy or extra?
We can go with. I'll interview you about Robin. I'll ask you about foreign policy. You just
Yeah,
go
whatever you are, man.
and then also you can just bring stuff up. You know.
Yeah, I'll just go with you. I always just watch the conductor.
Herman Cain stopping by. You know, this guy, Herman Cain, to me, out of all these Republicans, he's the most fascinating of all time. And I'll tell you why. His story should be made into a movie, from my opinion. He's the greatest, because here's a guy. You got to remember, Herman Cain, I mean, nobody knew who he was. This guy's never served in any office. He was a pizza guy. And he decides to run for president. Now, why did he decide to run for president?
His life was going too well.
His life was going great. He wrote a book. The guy wrote a book. This is the way it really went down. He wrote a book, and he said, you know,
how do I promote this thing?
Donald Trump was the first one to do this. He wrote his first book, and his PR guy said to him, run for president. And he was like, I don't want to be president. He goes, no, if you run for president, the book will sell. And this book sold 1 billion copies. So it really put Donald on the map. Mm-hmm. And so Herman Cain from the same playbook said, look, nobody gives a fuck about me, but I'll show up at some of these early Republican debates. I know I'm not going to win. I know I'm not going to matter. And nobody knows who I am. And quite frankly, I don't even know what I'm talking about.
But it's free publicity.
Yeah. You know, it's like when I ran for governor. It was fun. It was a fun stunt. And I got freaked out when I started winning. The polls had me going up over...
You had the same reaction, Herman Cain? Oh,
yes,
no.
Yes, this is why I know about this. I was up to 23%, and all of a sudden they're demanding to see... Like, they wanted me to open my books. I was like, what?
Wait a minute.
I'm not going to be the governor. I'm going to resign after 3 days. So Herman Cain decides he's going to promote his book. So he starts going on these Republican debates and this and that. Now, the field of Republicans evidently is so bad. I mean, this Mitt Romney can't get anybody to be for him because he's a moderate. And to win the Republican nomination, you've got to be a lunatic, you know. So all of a sudden, no one likes any of these candidates. And Herman Cain somehow becomes attractive to a lot of these Tea Party guys. I don't know what they wanted to prove, but they wanted to prove that they were for Herman Cain. And all of a sudden now he's like, oh, shit, I'm the front runner. They start looking into this guy. And before you know it, he fucked up his whole scene. He was getting chicks. He had girls. He was harassing people. Allegedly. I mean, it is fantastic what was going on with this guy. He had obscurity. He had money. And now his book promotion went completely fucking baba flooey, if you know what I mean.
Well, just imagine having to go home.
Oh, now he's got to go face his wife. Nobody was looking into this guy. He wanted to go fuck around. Don't worry about it. Nobody knows who you are. You know, when you're anonymous, nobody ever finds out you're fucking around unless they hire a private eye or some shit. The wife was happy. He was happy. He had a book. He was a CEO. No, it wasn't good enough. Listen, that shit will backfire on you. He never expected in his wildest dreams to be the front runner for the Republican nomination for the presidency of the United States. Even he was probably like, what the hell are these people doing? You know what it reminds me of? Remember the movie The Producers, where,
Yeah, they wanted a bomb.
They wanted a bomb of a play. So they wrote Springtime for Hitler in Germany, and they said, we have to have the play bomb. It's a tax write-off. The play becomes a hit, and they're ruined. This is the same story as Herman Cain. I'm going to make it into a musical. I'm going out to promote my book. All of a sudden, I'm another schnook. It'll be fantastic. It's the producers. The guy just wanted to promote a book. Gee whiz. Well, anyway, he is going to be in today. Sort of.
Yeah, but you'd have thought that he'd have headed for the hills long before it got this bad. He just kept staying there.
Because he was going to be president. He couldn't believe it.
Oh,
he goes, holy mackerel, someone's listening to me. I mean, what the hell? It's a crazy story, that Herman Cain story. It's the greatest story ever of all time. This guy comes out of nowhere. Not only that, he's never served in an office. He's never done a thing. He was a pizza guy, pizzeria.
He was the head of the restaurant association.
Yeah, he was the head of pizza.
And I told you what he was behind when he was head of the restaurant association.
Yeah.
I couldn't have waited for the general election just because of his background.
Right.
He was for smoking in restaurants.
Yes, he was. That's
and
true.
And for being able to drink more and drive.
Right. Now that's a stance. Well, there's a guy you could really get behind if you're a bum. So the whole thing went nuts on him, and now he's got to deal with his wife and the distrust, and it's.
I don't know if he has kids, but it's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
The public scrutiny is nothing.
Hey, so I'm honored today to introduce to you a man who almost was the Republican nominee, Herman Cain. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me in today, Howard, and allowing me to present myself and my case to the American people. And may I say, good morning, Ophelia.
Don't look over here.
I said to Robin this morning. I know you like Robin. We got your message.
I love Robin.
Yeah, but you say you don't sexually harass.
I do not sexually harass her. I have never sexually harassed her in my life. But Howard, I've never made a pizza pie as beautiful as Robin over there. I wish I was one of your toppings.
I bet you do.
I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, listen, you get online, you can go after him. You can contact the National Restaurant Association.
Yes.
I'll tell you, I was saying to Robin, your story is amazing because I really, you are a guy who wrote a book and you got it in your head that you're going to go and run for president. I think it was a book promotion. I don't think you ever expected to actually be the front runner.
I did not.
Yeah, and then suddenly you're the front runner, and everyone starts looking into you. He never in a million years thought he'd be the front runner, and then all of a sudden everybody piled on him, and they exposed all these women and all that.
Well, I was surprised myself because, I did not really have any women at all, Howard. I can't believe that people are accusing me of having extramarital affairs. Howard, I didn't do some of the things that I have been accused of. I did some of the things that I have been accused of, but the things that you think I did, I didn't do.
Right.
The things that I did do, Howard, I was not accused of.
All right. Well, there you go.
He wasn't accused. What did you do?
Well, what happened was I walked into politics, pulled down my pants, and said, "Here is the Black Caucus."
Well, you are a fascinating man. You were asked about foreign policy and things like this.
And you said it wasn't important to know the names.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, that was crazy.
No, it's like this. We as Americans, Howard, we have got to address our national debt.
Right.
We owe so much money to Hungary.
Yes.
Hungary?
Is it, what? It's not Hungary?
No.
Oh. Well, that might explain my drop in the poll.
Now, your drop in the poll was because of the women, and the women coming forward, people lost faith in you.
Speaking of dropping the poll,
Yeah.
I'd like to drop my poll in Ophelia.
Ophelia.
Let's keep our mind on the issue.
You like Robin's middle name, right?
I love Ophelia because the word feel is right in it. And I would like to feel ya, Ophelia. Howard, you just keep on talking. I want to fuck Robin a little more.
Well, now you're really letting your pants down since you've.
But he never sexually harassed anyone.
That's right. Well, you are a good man. Let's bring in John Lieberman now with the headlines, and we'll get back to you, Mr. Kane.
I
eventually.
will wait patiently here for my next opportunity to address my public.
All right, John Lieberman, by the way, making an appearance on the wrap-up show yesterday. John, you're a newsman. This is Herman Cain.
What a pleasure.
Mr. Cain, nice to meet you.
Yes,
sir, and you.
What was... you were the CEO of Godfather Pizza, right?
I was the CEO of Godfather Pizza.
Did you learn anything being the CEO of Godfather Pizza?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I learned that I'm best off keeping my mouth shut.
Right. and then things run well.
Well, everything went wrong at Godfather Pizza. Not so much there, but at the National Restaurant Association.
Yes.
I don't know, man. It all went wrong. I was harassing the Wendy's girl.
Yeah. Allegedly.
I put my hand up her skirt, and I felt both her double burger.
Now, John, you were on the wrap-up show yesterday arguing with Benjy. Did you hear any of the wrap-up show yesterday?
No.
It was remarkable. And, really, I'm laying off the Benjy story. I mean, you guys can do what you want, but I've had it. I don't think Benjy's being honest. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if he's sleeping with this girl or if he isn't, but it's getting crazy. And then, yes, John.
Well, let me tell you this. We were laying off the Benjy story as well. But when I see a tweet at 8:03 a.m. while you, Howard, are in the middle of interviewing Chuck Zito, when I see a tweet come from Benjy's Twitter that is trying to sell his single or have people download his single on iTunes, I feel responsible to confront him about why are you tweeting during the show.
Well, it's weird. I'll tell you this. While I was doing the show yesterday and we were talking to Chuck Zito, someone slipped me a note here. One of the guys, I don't remember who, said that, hey, Benjy is tweeting during the interview.
Oh.
And, it crossed my mind that, Benjy's working for me right now. He shouldn't be tweeting. He should be concentrating on the show.
And his money comes from this show,
yeah.
Not his music career.
Not from the single. The single is not going to generate anything.
Yeah, that's not how that happens.
No one will buy it. No one's going to buy that on iTunes. So all of a sudden I started to kind of get sucked in, and I was going to go, okay, I'm going to yell at Benjy now about tweeting. And then I just said, I'm not going to distract from the show. We're doing a great interview with Chuck Zito.
And Chuck Zito doesn't deserve to be interrupted by that nonsense.
So I ignored it, and even though I was going to address it, I didn't, but then you addressed it on the wrap-up show. And Benjy went berserk. But you were 100% right, John. The fact is that when someone once, because Benjy was saying, I didn't tweet, I assume it was my girlfriend who tweeted. He gave his girlfriend his Twitter account. And so I basically said, well,
why go ballistic? That's a simple explanation.
Right, but it's reasonable for anyone to assume.
And ask a question.
That if it's your Twitter account, you're tweeting.
Yeah.
There are really two issues here. The first issue is when I confronted Benjy in the hallway and asked him about this tweet, Benjy first he ignored me and closed the bathroom door. Then when he came out, he wouldn't address the questions. He started singing the song and everything like that. Some staffers have
Wait, I have the lyrics written down.
Look, he's eating healthy. That's a good thing.
Thanks.
Benjy, some staffers have said it's disrespectful to be tweeting during a Howard interview.
Who said that?
Jason Kaplan, for one.
Yeah. Who else said that?
Do you feel it's disrespectful to be tweeting during the show?
Wait, I got no.
Okay. Then 2.5 hours later on the wrap-up show, Benjy has now had time to think about, come up with an articulate response, and his response was, I didn't tweet it. It was my girlfriend who I gave my password to. But as Howard said, Benjy's 80,000 followers believe whoever tweeted it, they believe whatever is coming from Benjy's Twitter is from Benjy.
Well, it's the same thing. Like Ashton Kutcher said he's turning his Twitter account over to a PR firm or something. And yes, technically they're tweeting, but it's still him. He's still responsible for what comes out of there.
That's not the issue.
Yeah. What's
the issue is you guys are basically accusing me of stealing from you, stealing time. Right.
Well, why wouldn't we assume that you're tweeting during the show?
Howard, I have no problem.
So explain, like Robin said. So then just turn to somebody and say, "I'm not tweeting. My girlfriend is doing it."
I was angry that before I was asked,
and also John is saying, while you say your girlfriend was tweeting, he doesn't necessarily accept that. He's going to go investigate to see whether you were tweeting or not.
Well, before he throws out those accusations, he should find out if it's true or not.
Go ahead.
No, well, here's one thing that I really feel about Benjy, and I like Benjy.
Right.
But I feel like Benjy wants the attention, but then doesn't want to be held accountable.
Right.
So he's angry when I'm at the elevator to see what time he gets here to work. He's angry when I ask him questions, and my question,
You're
Benjy...
assuming I'm
my
angry
question,
about...
let me finish. My question, Benjy...
A tweet came out of your Twitter account.
That's fine.
So he asked you, did you tweet?
But before he asked me, he was asking Jason and other people in the office heard.
Well, why shouldn't he assume that it's your Twitter account? You're giving people.
And if you hear the question I asked Benjy, the question was, a tweet came from Benjy's account at 8:03. Your reaction, and I did my due diligence to know that it was your actual Twitter account. @Bronk is your account, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I was asking, and then I asked you. All you had to say in the hallway was, Lieberman, listen. Elisa did it. She tweeted it, and then the story either changes or goes away. But instead of addressing it head on, you start singing the song. I don't want to hear the song. I want an answer.
You were putting it out that I stole from the show, and I didn't like that.
Did I said that?
He never said
What did I say?
Well, I'll have to get all the tapes.
He never said that.
I'll have to get all the tapes.
Get all the tapes.
Wait,
get every single tape.
Yes. Howard, if I Twitter during the show, it's basically, if you're not supposed to, it's basically stealing your time.
But he never said that. You're saying that.
I have one more point.
Then why,
and this is why it's reasonable to assume.
Are you tweeting during the show? It's either yes or no.
Before he asked me, he was putting it out there.
You're just kooky. You're denying something
Howard,
that is ridiculous.
Because it's not that big of a deal. But if
you're making a big deal out of it.
If it is a big deal, then that's not the way a story like that should be done.
Can I say something? When you say John was putting it out there, we received dozens of emails and tweets telling us. So John followed up on that. So John was among many inquiring about it.
But before other people were...
And why do you want your girlfriend advertising the song for iTunes?
It's both our songs.
Yeah, but I mean, do you really think someone's going to buy the iTunes that shit? And what?
Well, first,
are you doing it for charity, or are you doing it for your profit?
Doing it for my profit.
Wow, you really think someone's going to buy that song?
Yeah.
Come on, dude, you're better than that. That song's a goof. It's not a good song.
I think it's a great song.
It's a horrible song.
Well, it's a piece of art.
Have you heard the song, Mr. Kane?
You know, I have not, but this does lead me to a perfect policy point of mine, Howard.
Yes.
We need to educate our young people and make them smart so they can realize how stupid they are.
Right. You did make a lot of sense in that.
You're making a point.
Yeah.
999.
Right. That's your policy.
Yeah, that went away pretty fast.
What happened to 999?
999 went bye.
Right, okay, well, that's unfortunate.
It's gone. But I have a very important question for Benjy.
Yes.
What does your girlfriend look like anyway?
She's very hot.
Very beautiful.
Is she hot?
Big
You would
breasts.
definitely harass her.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Hang on, I got to make myself comfortable.
Now, getting back to this, yes, John.
This is just my last question for Benjy, and then I'm over it. And this is really the key here. Benjy, 11 days ago, did you tweet from your Twitter account during a break here in the studio?
Yes, and I said I did.
Thank you. So one can reasonably assume then that it's not a wild assumption that Benjy would be tweeting at 8:03 yesterday from his own account.
Why do you give your girlfriend your access to your account? Like, I don't get that. I mean, why are you doing that?
We were just having fun.
Why can't she tweet on her account?
She does.
Oh. And then she gets on your account and says, don't forget to buy the song?
Yeah.
Has anyone bought the song? Be honest.
I don't know.
I say no.
I'm sure people have. I would bet
people could have by accident.
But isn't it available?
You think people by accident?
Isn't it available on YouTube?
On YouTube?
But Howard, every song is available on YouTube.
I see.
That's not how it works.
So why would they want it from iTunes?
Then you can download it on your phone. You can download
you get a pristine copy.
Oh, God, have that on your phone?
Because you want
Benjy would be the perfect candidate for Mr. Kane to consult with because he doesn't want to answer anything. He just stays on his own talking points.
That's right.
If I may ask.
Yes.
What's with all the tanning spray on Benjy?
Yeah.
That blotchy cracker is darker than my dick.
It's so true. I mean, no offense, the song's horrible, and it's...
I think it's a beautiful...
I met a girl on J-Day, was looking for another playmate, but this may be my best shirt, my fate. She's making me wait, and it hurts.
My best shirt? What is that, like a dessert? That was
with
like
dessert.
the blumpkin pie I had with Miss Beautiful Ophelia.
My best shirt. It's Yiddish theater.
Is that Yiddish?
Yeah.
It's a pain in my tuchus.
Right.
I met a girl on J-Day, was looking for another playmate, but this may be my best shirt, my fate. She's making me wait, and it hurts. I'm
Who wrote this?
I think the girlfriend.
Wow.
I think the
Spend
girlfriend.
hours a day talking about things that we hate and we like.
It's even making me flaccid.
We're always on Skype. Nothing gets in the way.
You're flaccid right now, Mr. Kane?
Right now, man. That song, it just took it right out of me.
Right.
I couldn't if I had to.
I love hearing your voice and what you have to say. I don't know what I'll do.
You had to hear the arguing going on the wrap-up show. It was really quite extraordinary.
Over this.
Over this, yeah. It was John Lieberman and Benjy, and they were just going berserk.
Greg, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys, I love the Chuck Zito interview, but I didn't know if anybody noticed, but Benjy actually sent out a tweet during the Chuck Zito interview promoting his single on iTunes.
Wow. Yeah, no, that did come up. The news is already working on that. You probably shouldn't tweet while you're working.
Yeah, a bunch of fairies were running around the office yelling at me about that.
Who? Who are the fairies?
Like everyone that was making a thing about that. First of all, I did not tweet.
So who did?
I assume Elisa did.
She's got access to your account?
Yeah.
Holy shit. You gave her your password?
Yeah.
Doesn't she have her own Twitter?
Yeah.
So why'd she tweet on yours?
Because more people are on his.
Yeah.
So how do we know when something's from you and when something's from Elisa?
I don't know. I guess you have to ask me.
Benjy, you need to take responsibility for it. Let's say it was Elisa. She knows you're on this show.
Right.
She knows there's an interview going on.
First of all,
it's irresponsible for you being in the state.
I don't think. Okay, so you want to address that? Is it irresponsible for me to give someone my password?
No.
Is it irresponsible for a tweet from Benjy Bronk? As far as I know, online comes out during an interview that's going on in the studio.
I don't know. I do not think that's irresponsible.
Well, it is because
what is it? Are there going to be car wrecks or something?
No, but I don't think Howard wants to be distracting from the show while the show is on.
Okay, first of all, I don't think she doesn't have Sirius. So, but yeah, she could assume
she knows where you are. You know this about Elisa. Nobody out there knows. They think it's coming from you.
So then they bring in John Lieberman, and then John goes at it with Benjy.
I asked you, was this your tweet? Now you've had 2 hours to think about a good response that this was actually Elisa tweeting it out. Why not initially?
I'll tell you why, dude. I'll tell you. Let me fucking answer.
Let me
fucking answer. Let me fucking answer. Let me fucking answer that question.
Let him fucking answer.
Because I don't like, and you guys, it's I like you as a person, as an Ashkenazi.
Why? How do we know you even like him as a person?
It's on my Twitter.
As an Ashkenazi, dude, just get to the point.
So fuck you, man. Anyway, listen. I don't like this thing with the news when they come and they assume a fact, and before the fact is proven, they start yelling at you about it and saying, people say it's disrespectful that you're doing this.
Okay, then let's pull the Howard TV tapes.
Yes.
And see at that time at 8:03.
And before that, you told me Jason said this.
But how is it not reasonable to assume that your Twitter, which you and
but don't go around saying, don't go around saying,
hear me out.
Hear me out. You got your chance.
We did a story.
It was wild in there. But it's enough with Benjy and this girlfriend, I'm telling you. But I did get distracted yesterday because everyone was handing me notes that Benjy was tweeting.
So thank you, Benjy.
I wasn't.
But you are. If your girlfriend's tweeting, you're tweeting. It's coming from your account.
But the problem that you have...
all right. But it did cause a disruption.
The problem that you guys have with it wasn't that the tweet came out. It was that you thought I was doing it.
That it was now coming into Howard while he's trying to interview Chuck Zito.
Robin.
That is my name.
Hi.
Anyway, Robin Ophelia, right?
Robin, do tweets from your account ever come on during the show?
Yes, and they're addressed.
Is that a distraction?
Yes, and it's not right.
It's not?
No, it's not.
She admits when she's wrong.
I disagree with you, but if it's a policy, I'll address it.
Did you have this problem as a CEO of Godfather Pizza?
Yes, I had many problems, and I have to say, I'm sitting right next to Robin, and Robin, you remind me of Obama's famous word change. Because every time I see your beautiful breasts, I have to change my sticky underpants.
Wow.
My goodness. Do you think this is appropriate?
Doesn't matter. He's not running for
conversation. I guess he's no longer a candidate.
He's no longer a candidate. He can say whatever he wants.
Now I can say what's on my mind.
Right.
And let me tell you something. There's a lot of hot chicks on the street.
Right.
I'm so upset that my wife knows what my shenanigans are now.
Right. Yeah, well, you shouldn't have run for president. Now your whole scene.
Everything's out.
I had some great foreign policy, though, Howard.
You did.
The country would have been a lot better had they listened to me. When I was at Godfather Pizza, there were times that I agreed with people, and there were times that I didn't agree, and sometimes I think we need to agree that we don't agree. However, sometimes I think I will not agree that we agree unless we can't agree because I can't agree to agree.
Well, you know what? You made a lot of sense.
That's about as clear as mud.
All right, so anyway, John Lieberman from the Howard 100 News, what do you have for us in the Howard 100
I just want to, and then I'll be done with Benjy, I promise. But, Howard, can you declare that no tweet should come out from the show from staffers' personal accounts? Do you agree with that?
During the show.
During the show from 6 until 10:30, is that a reasonable rule?
I don't think that people should be tweeting when they're supposed to be at working. Now, there's a technicality here. Benjy's claiming it's his girlfriend. I don't know if, in fact, it could have been Benjy's girlfriend. Maybe it wasn't. I would say concentrate while you're here. It's only 4 hours. And the rest of the day, tweet all you want. That would be a good rule, I would think.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think it would be. Now, he's saying, listen, it was my girlfriend, so who knows? But I don't know what's going on.
At this point, I do.
Same effect, Howard.
Exactly, right. Robin. Exactly. At this point, I believe that it was Benjy's girlfriend from some other background we did. But regardless, the 80,000 followers of Benjy believe that tweet came out, and that's all that matters.
And then what happens is I start getting calls and things in the office. Hey, Benjy's tweeting during the show, and it becomes a big distraction.
Right.
So I would prefer not. But what can I tell you? I mean, it's constant with this guy.
Oh, come on.
Now that this all started, and he's loving the attention.
I know, because here's the email. You ready? I don't believe Benjy for 1 minute when he says he and his girlfriend sleep naked and they don't have sex. A normal woman is not going to sleep nude in the bed with a man. unless she's going to fuck him. As a woman, I can tell you, when we love a man, we want sex as badly as he does. So why wait? Especially if you two are now, in love. Benjy, she is using you so you can keep her name active on the radio. You know what? I don't believe that exactly, because I don't believe she could really live with herself if she has to sit there and fuck Benjy for radio mentions.
I don't know this girl.
I don't think she would do that.
I don't know her. I don't know what she's capable of. I don't.
She seems like a nice girl.
Anything.
If she's with Benjy only because she wants to get mentioned on the radio, that's horrible. I feel bad for her.
She's in love with me.
You know that.
She's. Yes.
Why is she still holding? I mean, are you guys still waiting on sex, intercourse?
I almost rather not talk about that because everyone's saying she gets so much shit about that, and I don't want to talk about that.
Well, that's fair enough.
It is.
If you were having sex with Benjy, would you want people to know?
I wouldn't.
All right. That's fair. You're a woman. You can relate to that. If you for some reason went out of your mind and started having sex with Benjy, do you really want to discuss?
It would have to be on the QT.
Right.
That's true.
That I understand.
Over my dead body.
Would you?
If Benjy gets some of that Tukey before me.
Would you? If Robin said right now she'd have sex with you, Mr. Kane, you would do it, right?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes.
Oh my! I would.
But you're married. Wait a minute. You're on the air. You're still married.
I don't think he realizes he's on the air.
If you thought Godfather's Pizza delivers in 30 minutes or it's free, wait till I get to you.
Oh my!
With my extra large.
You love her. She's your type.
She is Robin is absolutely so gorgeous. Robin, if you would put your hand inside my lap, I could get you to be the senator of Utah. Robin.
Yes.
Ophelia.
Robin Ophelia, you want to be the senator, don't you? Ophelia. All the way to Utah.
No, could he explain his position on abortion?
Yeah, talk real quick, and then I'll let John Lieberman, because John's a newsman. He might be able to ask you a few questions.
Well, I would like to, I think in general, Howard, that my campaign was misunderstood. I loved my time on the campaign trail.
Yes.
I loved meeting the Cubans in Florida. I learned how to say delicious in Cuban. Do you know what the word for delicious in Cuban is, Howard?
What is it?
Well, believe me, it's delicioso. And you know delicious in Vietnamese? You know how you say that?
How do you say that?
Tong yong.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty good. In Italian, it's delicioso. I got much more going on than that, Obama.
Yeah, well, the question was, what is your stance on abortion? I'll let you think about it, because I really want you to be clear.
Yeah, really be clear this time.
I really want you want to think about it while John doesn't it?
Yes, you go.
All right. Take your time.
The last thing I want to do is be misunderstood.
Right.
5 months in a row.
Okay.
Hey, Howard, can I say one more thing about this?
No, I'm done with you.
When you were accused of, and it was wrong, you didn't do it, of buying the strip of the car.
Right.
You don't like when people, before they find out about it, if they go ahead and put that out there.
But Benjy, it's not the same thing.
Why is it?
In other words, this is your Twitter account.
Right.
You have tweeted before during the show, according to John, when we were in commercial break. Anything that comes out of your Twitter account, he's assuming you tweet.
But I should be asked before they put out.
It wasn't put out, Benjy. This is what bothers me so much. Okay? People build stories all the time in journalism that don't get published or don't get broadcast because the facts change, things change. This story was not broadcast.
I didn't say it was broadcast.
Right, he was asking.
You just said it was put out.
Put out to people in the office.
I was conducting interviews to find out what the truth was.
The first thing was you should have checked with me.
I did, Benjy, and you give me the same old bullshit.
The first thing.
You sang.
Because I'd already heard it being talked about.
Benjy, you just accused a man of not asking you first. He asked you and you do shtick and you sing.
He didn't ask me first.
He asked you and you sang. Why did you do that?
Who'd you ask first?
Benjy, I asked Jason for his reaction to the tweet that came from your account.
Listen. You've gotten sucked into the Benjy.
All right, I'm done. I'm done with it.
Listen
I'm done
to me,
with
John. Look at me. You're fairly new to this game. He sucks everyone in. Right. He does. This is what he does. And nobody cares. He's got you in his grip right now.
I do.
He does.
I do.
He's playing with you.
He's playing with you.
And now you're beshirt.
I'm done with it.
Good. That's what I'm saying.
Let's move on.
I'm trying to help you here.
Yeah, and I appreciate
You're going to go
that.
out of your fucking mind otherwise. You're arguing with a guy who he wants this.
I will continue to hold Benjy, in addition to everybody else, accountable.
If you wanted to kill a starving man, you know what you do? You don't feed him. You're feeding him.
You're feeding the vortex.
You're feeding it. You're in the Benjy vortex.
And I'm getting dizzy.
Mr. Kane, are you ready to discuss abortion?
Yes, I do.
What is your opinion on abortion?
Well, Howard, I want to be 100% clear on this. I want to leave absolutely no stone unturned.
Yes.
I am 70% against abortion.
70%.
And 40% for it.
Who are you, Sal?
In fact, I would like to say I firmly stand for a woman's right to choose, except in cases involving rape, incest, or pregnancy.
I see. So you're for a woman's right to get
choose.
an abortion.
Yes.
Unless she's been raped.
I think I am for a woman's right to choose unless she chooses not to sleep with me.
No, you're for a woman's right to choose unless she is raped.
Yes.
Or has
incest.
Or has sex.
Or is pregnant.
Is pregnant.
Right. That would change everything. That's a game changer, Howard.
You see why I can't get a straight answer out of Mr. Kane? He says he's for it and against it at the same time. All right, listen, John, let's get back to Howard 100.
All right, let's get to a couple headlines quickly. We've wasted too much time.
You're not kidding. The whole show's been a waste of time, quite frankly.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's start with a little bit of Sal news. Sal getting assaulted in the coffee room after running his mouth, and we have the exclusive audio and the video at Howard 100 News. It started with Sal running into Jason Ellis. You had Jason on the other day, SiriusXM host, recent guest. Sal cracked some jokes about Jason's tattoos. The next thing you know, Jason lands a solid kick right on Sal's thigh, and this was for real.
Wow.
We gave Howard TV the videotape. Sal starts writhing in pain. He needs aspirin. The next day, he comes in limping a little bit.
The tattoo on your face.
Hey,
I thought Mike Tyson had bad ink. Holy shit.
Love is blind. Love is blind.
Yeah, and so is your tattoo artist. What is that, a heart?
Yeah.
With an A in it?
Yeah.
What does the A stand for?
Andrea.
Oh. Who's Andrea?
I lied. It actually stands for,
Anal.
Asking.
Oh, that hurts so bad. Oh, God.
This was a serious assault in the coffee room, all because Sal couldn't keep his mouth shut.
Well, Sal thinks when someone's a guest on the show, they become his property, and and everyone gets him and understands him. So he probably, what did he say to Jason about his tattoo?
He mumbled like, "What's the A on your face for? Asshole or anal?"
Oh my
stuff
God.
like that.
Wow.
And then Ellis just wasn't having it. And now we have learned that some of this was planned out, premeditated by Ellis, because he had his producer trail him with a camera. Ellis wanted to attack Sal earlier in the day.
Really?
Up here, because Ellis just thinks Sal is kind of a smart ass and, was cracking stuff up here. So he actually planned it, grabbed Cullen, his producer, with the camera to document this attack in the kitchen. You'll see it on Howard TV. We gave them the video. It's good video.
But he doesn't like Sal, is what you're saying. That's real.
He doesn't like Sal's remarks. He doesn't like Sal's smart-ass attitude about everything. And he took this opportunity to land a solid kick on Sal.
But he can't go around setting, punching people out and stuff, right? Over here at work. But, but Sal, you got to watch what the fuck you say.
Leave people alone.
What did you say?
Well, first of all, Alice and I do get along.
Right.
Okay.
And apparently what I didn't know is that all day long, just as a goof, because Alice is into martial arts and whatnot, he was kicking people in the leg.
Right.
And I fell into his trap because when I saw him, I started making fun of his tattoo on his face. I said, I thought Mike Tyson fucked up his face. Holy shit, look at you.
Right.
And we were giggling, and then I said, what's the A for, asshole? And then boom, the kick came in.
Wow.
But
Why do you say that? You don't even know the guy.
No, Ellis and I have spoken quite a bit off the
come
air.
on.
No, I was in the lunchroom.
Sal, you going up to a guy and calling him an asshole?
Well, you have to remember, Howard.
What are you, Don Rickles without the jokes?
No. We would just kind of we've done that type of banter before, but I wasn't aware that Ellis.
Is it a joke if you go up to a guy and hit him in the head with a hammer?
Not if you've spoken to
you're
before.
going up to a guy. Hey, what are you, A for asshole? Who's gonna like hearing that?
Well, it's Ellis, and we have joked around in the past. I wouldn't do that to a complete stranger.
Mr. Kane, is he reading the situation improperly?
I just want to say, Howard, in this holiday season,
yeah,
we need to be together. We need to love one another. And I want to wish my Nubian Princess Robin a happy Kwanzaa.
A happy Kwanzaa.
Yes, and Herman has a special gift for you, baby, neatly wrapped in my pants.
Wow, all right.
There
Well,
He doesn't even hear Sal.
You are super focused on Robin.
I can't help myself.
Robin Ophelia.
Ophelia.
So I took my shot like a man. I did break his balls, and I'm good with it. And we were just having some fun.
Were you bruised?
Yeah. I was limping for quite a while.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Sal said he would never do this to a complete stranger, but didn't you walk up to Russell Simmons and say that you were the white devil and start goofing on him?
I didn't goof on him, but I did imply that I was joking about myself.
Dangerous, I swear.
Not anymore.
You're dangerous to yourself.
Yeah. I've been in quite a few altercations like that by opening my mouth.
There's one more good Sal story that we have.
Yeah.
And one of my more interesting moments here at the show so far. Sal nearly slept through his stop recently on the train, but the guy next to him, a guy named Mitch Cohen, was nice enough to wake him up. Well, Sal gets off the train. He starts banging on the window and pointing to this guy and pointing at the ticket that Sal had left wedged in front of the seat because Sal still had $93 left on a $100 ticket.
Oh.
So Sal is wildly gesturing, according to Mitch Cohen. Mitch is a fan of Sal's. Mitch goes home, Googles, finds Sal's email address, emails Sal. Long story short, comes up here, delivers the ticket. Sal gives him a tour. While I'm interviewing both of them, Sal turns to Mitch and goes, I am so thankful to you. If you had a vagina, I'd bang you right now.
Wow.
To this stranger that he just met. And I'm thinking to myself, where the hell am I?
You're on the Howard Stern Show, you fucking idiot. That's where you are. I mean, what type of question is that?
This guy's a complete stranger.
So what?
He
delivered me
and
a
you're
ticket.
talking about shaving his asshole and all this
Why
stuff.
In
not?
other words, Sal, you don't know the sensibilities of the guy.
Yes, that's very true.
That's John's point.
Yeah, well, I
It's
don't.
the same with Jason Ellis. You don't really know him. You're calling him an asshole. I mean, people are going to get steamed.
But is it right for Ellis to carry a camera with a premeditated
no, it's not.
Well, that's
agenda?
another issue.
Mr. Kane,
Yes,
what do you make of all this people's
First of all, I want to say Mitch Cohen.
Yeah.
He saved you, Sal.
He sure did.
Thank God for the Irish. That's number one.
Mr. Kane, what do you make of people they can't get along? Is that the problem in the country?
Absolutely. People aren't brave enough, Howard. They need, this country needs a real man for president. For example, myself, I had colon cancer. It metastasized to my liver. I was given 30% chance of survival. But here I am in your beautiful, serious studio, running for president practically, and cheating on my wife.
Right, but you're not running for president.
Well, let's see that Mormon pussy Romney get as much dookie as I did.
Well, we'll see. All right. Well, you're a fascinating man. Anything else, John?
Howard,
yeah.
I just want to bring up one more Sal thing. Didn't you go in and tell Jon Stewart you didn't think he was that funny when he hosted the Grammys?
Yeah, that's true. And that was
Sal doesn't think.
No, but I'm trying to think more.
Debbie the Pet Lady, as long as John Lieberman is defending himself, Debbie the Pet Lady's on the phone, claims she's pissed at John Lieberman. Do you know about this?
I think so.
I heard a report about Debbie on the news yesterday.
It's weird being a reporter. Everyone gets pissed at you, right? I mean,
I'm used to it. It's just a different dynamic here.
Yeah. Debbie, what's the grief? What's the
beef?
The beef, not the grief. What's the beef?
Hello?
Debbie?
Hello?
Yeah. Hi, what's your beef with John?
I know, I am. Stupid. That John is a fucking piece of shit, all right? He was supposed to help me go after the fucking Ed Sturt, okay?
All right, you talking about ass napkin Ed?
Fucking you.
What is going on?
Debbie, Debbie, how many hours have I spent calming you down over the past 3 days? How many conversations have we had? And you told me yesterday I'm your saving grace. Did you not tell me I'm your saving grace yesterday?
I never told you were my saving grace.
You didn't? I have it on tape.
Fucking lie, you little fucking lie. Play that shit back then, fuckface, okay?
Why is she so upset?
Here's why she's upset.
Debbie, have a little respect. He's a newsman.
I'm sorry for your news, but they're in cahoots, these two.
Are you in cahoots with Ass Napkin Ed?
Okay?
Wait. Who's in cahoots, Debbie?
You're in cahoots with that Shelly fuck bitch, too, okay?
I believe she's referring to Shuli.
I know you're down with that fuckface, and don't play me. You're all trying to cover up, and you won't let me tell the truth, and you want to...
What is she talking about, John?
Here's what she's...
You ruined me!
Let me boil it
Glad
down.
you took the job?
No, don't mention the shit! And I want it off the news now!
What is the cover
Let me boil it down. Debbie was very upset that Ass Napkin Ed allegedly was threatening her over the weekend to release some personal information about her. Okay? She said she wanted to get out in front of it so that Ed wouldn't somehow start spinning his own tale.
Okay.
So she revealed to me some details about her criminal past. She revealed details about her criminal past to me.
Yes.
She said we should broadcast it, in fact, because she wanted her side out there before
fair
Ed
enough.
could reveal it. Now, Debbie, we told the story in a very fair way. In fact, I said that it was 30 years ago, it was in your past, and now you're moving forward with
What
your
happened,
life.
Debbie? What was the criminal act? Debbie.
What? How?
What was it? I didn't know you had a criminal past. What is the past?
Doesn't matter, because the whole fucking world knows
Well,
now.
why'd you tell everyone?
I didn't tell them. I told the stupid news. Fuck.
Well, that's the news. That's what they do.
No.
Wait, maybe Mr. Kane can say something here. Can you
I
say
just
something
say-
to Debbie?
Yes, I would like to say
the
that.
president here. I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
No.
yeah.
I just want to say when I hear all that screaming and crying and cursing, reminds me I got to phone home.
Right. You got some explaining to do. All right, Debbie.
Oh, you know, it's for the president of the United States. I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful to you, but, you know, you shouldn't be playing around on the air the way you are with this sexual shit, okay? Because
Yeah, what about that? She's making a good point.
You're doing this on the air.
Well, I would like to
You're
address
making
that.
yourself really look like shit now, and it's
Mr. Kane, Debbie says that you're making light of sexual harassment, and she
Debbie-
doesn't like it as a woman.
Debbie,
and that's why you shouldn't even be a president.
Let him answer.
Sorry.
Let him
Debbie,
answer you,
now,
Debbie.
let me address your question and comment.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to. Debbie,
I have no respect for you.
hold on a
Sorry,
second.
I'm just in a bad
Let him answer, Debbie. Let him answer, and then we'll get back to
My
your
gosh,
problem.
I feel like Rodney Dangerfield.
Right, getting no respect.
None
Okay.
at all.
Right.
Okay, now, Debbie, you've heard of LBJ
Yes.
and JFK?
Right.
Well, I'm PPP.
Right.
Pizza, politics, and pussy.
Well, you're making a joke, and that's what Debbie doesn't like.
Oh, that's what she doesn't
you're
want.
a congressman in the United States, going to be a president.
Well, he's not a
He was
congressman.
never a congressman.
I was this close, Debbie.
He was almost a
Shouldn't be
president.
playing around like this because it's making you look more better, disrespectful to the United States of America here.
Right. What do you say to Debbie and the women
What are
out
you
there?
doing on Howard's show anyway? I don't understand.
Well, Debbie,
Well,
we want
listen,
him on. I mean,
I would
this
like
is an
to
exclusive.
Say, and this is an exclusive, and I purposely came here to Howard's show. It's the
I don't
only
have to
place I would
respect
go.
Howard Stern
I mean,
show, but
Debbie, this is a big deal for me.
Debbie.
Yeah, don't get in
Debbie.
our way.
Now,
Yeah.
listen, Debbie, if
I
you
didn't
came
come
to the
up here
studio.
to fight with the president. I'm sorry.
All right,
I wanna
but
fight
Debbie,
with
he's
him.
not the president, but he does want to answer your accusations.
But I would like to say, Howard, I mean this too.
Yeah,
I would like to shove my tongue down Debbie's throat if I didn't think she'd run to fucking Gloria Allred.
Right. Well, Debbie, look.
Oh, he's making me sick. I can't.
All right, I'm gonna shut him up and let you get back to John Lieberman.
Please, I'm not going
John, you say Debbie called you, from what I understand, that she had some sort of criminal thing that she wanted to get off her chest before anybody found out about it.
That is correct. So,
All right.
Debbie, let me ask you this. What
John,
did what?
John, the truth here. Tell the fucking truth, okay? Because I called you up. I had all the proof on Ed, what he was doing to me, how he was making threats and going to get people to hate me off the Stern Party thing and everything else.
Debbie, I was protecting you by not releasing secretly recorded conversations. You recorded Ed secretly. I was protecting you by not releasing that.
That sounds very nice.
To record him secretly because you know what he lies about me. He's been trying to get me off the Stern show. Now he did it.
Debbie, you're not going to be off the Stern show.
Yes, you are going to take me off.
No, I'm not.
You don't want to deal with me. I'm a sick fuck now. Everybody thinks I'm a psycho fucking perfect, and they don't
Debbie,
understand me because
Ed doesn't control this show. I do. No, I control it. How do you figure Ass Napkin Ed controls this show?
you have no clue what he did to me.
Well,
Nobody
without your
cared.
knowledge, he's doing it, apparently.
Messages with Will and everybody. They filled up the machine. I'm sure him and his little buddies there.
Debbie,
and they're
how
fucking
could
making
Ed
like
get
a
you off the
sicko.
show?
And I'm not the sicko.
Ed, how could Ed get you off the show?
Pull.
He's got pull. I'm the guy. I'm Howard Stern. I'm telling you,
And
no
you never
pull.
talk to Ed.
I never speak to Ed.
God, pull with your go with your peoples there, Howard. Not
No.
you. Your peoples.
They don't. These people don't have any influence on me.
Got the pull.
So what is the criminal background?
Debbie, I heard the report and I thought it was wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I was like, wow, she's really changed her life. You never hear a story like that.
Well, like I said, yeah, I had problems in my past. I didn't want to.
You had problem. Well, it sounds uplifting. You straightened yourself out.
I did. I had a bad past. You know, nobody wants.
Mr. Kane, isn't that what it's about?
Everybody gotta know it now. Because
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Kane, isn't that what it's about? People like Debbie, Americans who can turn it around.
Second chances.
Absolutely. Howard, I could not agree with you anymore. May I ask you a question,
Sure.
Howard? Where's the best place to jerk off here at Sirius? I've been doing a lot of pumping off since my wife found out about my shenanigans.
All right. But listen, Debbie, I think it's great. I don't know what you did. I didn't hear the report.
Thank God you didn't hear the report.
Tell me what you did.
Put the report away. Put it away.
All right, but what did you do?
I was in jail, okay?
For what?
It was a long time ago. It was a temp murder. The original charge was a temp.
You lost your temper, I guess?
Attempt murder, and he dropped it down. I had to take a plea to assault, and they gave me a 2 to 6 sentence.
Well, it sounds like you've gotten your anger issues under control.
I do.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
All right. All right.
I haven't had any bad problems since then. I've been a good mom and everything else. I'm not a bad person. I don't want people to fucking twist this shit around.
I think you're terrific. I like you.
Yeah, Howard, would you fucking hire me after you found out?
Wow.
Wow. All right. Well,
just another day in the Howard 100 newsroom.
All right. Thank you, John Lieberman. You've done an excellent job, I guess. It sounds like you're in the trenches. This is a guy. John used to be a legitimate newsman, you know. Let me tell you, Mr. Kane, it has been an honor to have you here today.
It's a pleasure. And thank you for letting me state my case, Howard.
Is there anything you'd like to say? I'm not asking any specific questions.
I think that, he had to drop out of the race, suspend his campaign, and I don't really think that he had a chance to say everything that he wants to say.
If I may, I'd like to give you a forum now. Is there one statement you can leave us with before you leave today?
Absolutely.
Right.
Howard, my campaign does continue. Howard, I started a website, thecanesolutions.com. There I list my ideas, proposals, and plans to make this country great again.
Yes.
And at the top of my list,
yes,
get Robin topless.
T-O-P-L-E-S.
Ophelia.
Well,
yum, yum.
Robin, that's got to be pretty heady stuff for you. This guy was almost the Republican nominee.
Pretty amazing, yeah.
That's right, yeah. Toke, you say you're a Herman Cain fan, right?
If I knew that Herman Cain was this funny, I would have backed him the whole way.
You're now a fan.
Now you're a fan. You know, Mr. Cain.
I'm a fan now.
You can still donate to my campaign.
Toke does make a good point. Today, you're showing yourself to be a fun guy. You're open and honest. Does the campaign, in a way, force you to be something you're not?
It does, Howard. It makes me think of things that I don't otherwise think of, so that when I do think of them, they are thoughts, but not necessarily well thought out.
Right. And, I think a lot of people can learn from you.
And I think Robin should give him some.
Could you convince Robin? Can you say something?
You'd have to be very
absolutely.
persuasive.
It's clear you want to go out with her.
There are some things. Robin, when I hear you speak, I get a raging hot on. So come on, Robin. Are you ready to raise a little cane?
Wow.
How's that? I think I'm winning her over, Howard.
You are winning her over.
Robin, just for me. Do
these lines really work?
Don't you want to raise a little cane, Robin? Come on.
Just for me, Robin.
What?
Just say, "Oh, Herman, it feels so good." Oh, yeah.
You're one of those guys who sometimes I hear you talk about yourself. You call yourself Herman Cain. I mean, you talk in the third person.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Because
is that effective?
Herman Cain believes that Herman Cain's effectiveness is based upon Herman Cain's ability to connect with Herman Cain's public.
Right.
So in conclusion to this particular statement, I would like to say that Herman Cain is one fine individual who you will look for on the next ticket, because Herman Cain draws people and people love Herman.
All right. Well, I don't know what your future's going to be, but wish you the best. I mean, I don't like the shenanigans with the women.
Why?
Well, because listen, you can't you can't go around harassing people. You understand? Although you're doing a great job of it today with Robin.
Is it harassment when I'm offering cash?
Wow.
No.
At that point, isn't it business, Howard?
Yeah.
And isn't this country based on capitalism?
Absolutely. And you love it.
Cash for service, service for cash.
You love Robin, and that's what I love. And I love Robin too. That we agree on. That we agree on.
Where is the door to that glass booth?
Nobody point that out.
I would like to get right up next to that glass booth right now and do a scene from Midnight Express.
Well, Robin, you've always charmed every one of our guests.
I guess. I had no idea.
And you've done it again.
Herman Cain, 2016.
2016. Make your check out now, brother.
All right. Thank you, Toke.
All right.
All right. Mr. Cain, thank you again.
I'm sure you're very busy trying to avoid your wife.
Yes, I have to hop on a plane as soon as I get out of here because I can tell she's close by.
And, I guess you got a lot of explaining to do to your wife.
It's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
But you know what, Howard? Chicks dig me.
They do, evidently.
You can talk her down, right?
You can say whatever you want. Chicks dig me, and I'm going to tell you why. Because they like my message. It's clear, it's concise, and I'm packing in my pants.
Right. It's 999 is your message.
999. I got it, baby.
I think it's referring to inches.
Yes.
Yeah.
9 inches, 9 inches. That's 9 inches long, 9 inches around.
Right.
And the other one is just a pizza, because you get hungry after all that fucking. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Well, let me tell you something. It's been an honor.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for coming in here. I'm getting to know you a lot better.
If I do become president,
yes,
you know who I'll ask for vice president.
Well, you're only suspended, huh?
I only suspended my campaign.
Who will be the vice president?
First of all, let me tell you who the first lady will be.
Yes.
Robin Ophelia. The first lady of the United States. Robin Ophelia. And you will be my vice president.
One thing I know is Robin always tried to work her name Ophelia into, and you say it and you love the name Ophelia.
I'm ready to drop it.
You don't like it? Creeps you out?
It's not only a name, it's a command.
Ophelia.
Ophelia. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. I do declare, these lights, or is it just
By the way, coming up next, Joe Paterno to profess his love to Robin.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes, and Jim Sandusky for his love for Robin's nephew.
Right. Well, you have really charmed everyone.
Thank you. It was a pleasure being here. And I do
you
hope
answered
I come
some
back
tough
again.
questions. Yes, absolutely. And you've answered a lot of tough questions.
And I hope I put to rest the concept of me beating around the bush or not being well informed. You understand?
Right. No, you seem to really be up on the issues.
I say bring our boys out. Get those troops out of Greenland.
We're not in Greenland. Well, let me tell you something. I know you're joking about that, but you've said a lot of...
I hope he's joking.
I think you're joking. You've said a lot of very intelligent things.
Thank you,
especially
sir.
about Robin.
They are from the heart.
Right. And I like that you're faithful to Robin, at least.
Absolutely. I only wish that when I was in charge of Taco Bell that I could have had
Taco
a chance.
Bell?
I wanted a chance with Robin's Taco.
Well, you work for
Bell.
I thought it was Godfather.
I think you're joking, right?
I'm kidding. You know that I'm only kidding.
I see.
Hardly what I wouldn't do to you, baby.
Of all the pizza pies you made, has there ever been a pizza pie as beautiful as Robin?
No, there has never been one as beautiful as Robin. I want to get the toppings of those gorgeous black boobies right on top of that pizza.
Right.
No beverage necessary.
All right. Well, listen, you are a great man to come in here and try to seduce
Yeah, most
Robin.
people would run and hide.
Right.
What's been going on with you?
Hardly. I thought I was clear with all my policies, and I was absolutely upfront with all my extracurricular marital.
You were the front runner. The problem is they started looking into you and it ruined you.
Who knew?
Yeah.
I would have thought that they would just say, "Oh well, here comes an ass-broad man. Make him president."
I figured, you had written a book, you got on there, and you said you're running for president. Nobody expected you to even get 1% of the vote, and all of a sudden you became the front runner, and that fucked you up. You never expected that.
I never expected that.
Right.
I knew I was going to do well.
Right.
But I didn't think I would win out this early. You know that Mitt Romney, he was nervous, and Gingrich, he was nervous. They were all nervous for me because people liked what I was saying.
Right.
Educate the youngsters so that they can realize how stupid they are.
Right.
That's my message, Howard.
It's a good message, I'll
Thank
tell you that. I'm the biggest idiot on the planet, and I believe that. All right, Robin. Well, there's your new boyfriend, Herman Cain.
Yes, I'm glad he's very busy.
Are you turned on by Mr. Cain at all? Any of the things he said? I mean, sexually?
No.
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 Be honest. Later on at night, we both know that when you are alone in your bed, you're going to reach for your favorite vegetable and go, "Oh, Herman."
You think she's going to name her carrot Herman?
I think, with all due respect to me, Howard, an English cucumber.
Right.
Did you know that if you looked inside my pants, you would see who dresses me? Banana Republic.
Wow.
And I would like to have my moment in the sun with my Nubian princess.
Okay.
Can we get him out of here?
Yeah, he just won't stop. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Cain. Pleasure to see you, and thank you for coming by. And let's take a break. Everyone's heard a lot, and everyone's reeling from this.
Let's calm down.
And we'll be back right after these words. And thank you to Mr. Herman Cain. I know you're very big. Where are you going now? You have somewhere to be, right?
I will be stalking Robin's apartment.
Right. You're going over to Robin's apartment right now.
Oh, Ophelia.
I'll give you a couple of plugs on your website or whatever you want at the end. I just didn't want to break things.
That is uncanny, and watching you do it is amazing.
Well, it's weird. It took me a while to get used to it. It's weird watching you do it.
Yeah.
So I kept looking away.
I know.
Then you got into the rhythm, and it was great. Really.
It's from the heart.
I'm laughing how many of those lines that Sal wrote that I think weren't even jokes.
Right.
You know, like Sal wrote this one about, I have to go change my sticky underwear. Like, I'm pretty sure that happened to Sal.
Yeah, right.
Well, thank you, man.
Oh, buddy, thanks for having me.
Really good. That was awesome. That was a lot of
Thanks, man. Howard.
Hey, thanks.
All right, then. And so it was.
Mr. Cain.
Yes, sir.
Valid attempt at trying to secure Miss Ophelia Quivers, but
I think that she digs me. I think I have a chance. And you might look at me right now and say, there's no way in the world that she will ever come back to your hotel room. But I know she will. You know why?
Why is that, Mr. King?
I took her driver's license. She has to come back.
Well played, sir.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Great job today.
Thank you, sir. And look for me in 2016. I will be harassing the multitudes.
Sal.
What?
Given your past and a couple errors you've made in judgment, a couple lapses in judgment with guests.
Yeah.
Do you feel because of that, this Ellis ordeal is being blown way out of proportion?
Yeah, maybe because of my track record. That's a good way of asking that question. Yeah, perhaps.
I noticed when he came in here, I was interviewing you and Richard at the time. He came up behind you guys and was making gestures, and so it's clear that you guys have some type of.
Yeah, we certainly have some sort of relationship. He's certainly not a complete stranger. You know, he's far from a complete stranger. So I was surprised that he kicked me, but then again, like I said, he had a premeditated agenda to do so. He had Cullen with his camera and whatnot. But the funny thing is that I certainly gave him an opportunity to kick me. If I just would have kept my mouth shut and he kicked me, then, you know, he would have come off looking like the idiot. But instead, I come off and I break his balls. He ends up kicking me. It's kind of like it's an even match. I was just like a bear that walked right into the trap. You know, I made it so easy for Jason Ellis. But it's all good. I can handle a kick to the leg. I've been kicked down a lot more than that.
I found your commentary. Sorry, your reaction to John Lieberman's commentary pretty interesting. Do you have beef with News? Does News kind of piss you off, the whole premise of Howard 100 News?
No, News doesn't piss me off. I think they do a very, very good job. It's their job to, you know, investigate and interrogate. That's what they do. They do it well. And I like John Lieberman a lot. I think he's really, really good at what he does. You know, I mean, here's a man who replaced Steve Langford. So, come on. You can't get bigger and better than that. Steve Langford was great, and he filled his shoes, and John's doing a good job. So, you know, they always have to kind of put a spin on things, and they have to act like they're bewildered by certain things that are said. And then Sal said, if you had a vagina, I'd fuck you. Well, that was my way of saying thank you. What better way to thank somebody by fucking them? Right?
The ultimate gift is getting banged by Sal, I'm sure.
You see, somebody does something nice for you. What do you want to do?
Bang him.
Bang him.
And what better gift than to be banged by Sal Governale?
I think.
Well, you know, whether it's Sal Governale, whether it's Greg Carmel, I don't know if you could bang these days with that belly, but anyway, you know, people do like.
Don't make me run. I'm full of chocolate.
You're gonna get banged.
John.
Yes.
Got a lot off your chest in there with Benjy. I mean,
yeah.
Something like that could only perhaps help your situation with him, but with Benjy, it's just it's an awkward arrangement.
Yeah, I mean, the strange thing with Benjy is that I think he counts on people getting sucked into the vortex and then backing down. I really have no intention of backing down. I'm going to be at the elevator every morning seeing if he's here on time. I'm going to be watching his tweets. This is my job. Benjy's not the only person I cover. Benjy's one of hundreds of people I cover. I'm not going to change the way I do things at all. Benjy doesn't scare me. He doesn't intimidate me. Benjy is just another person that I cover, and I'll continue to do it.
In a way, is Howard 100 News Benjy's worst nightmare in that you make him explain his shtick, his bullshit. Whereas Howard sometimes would get bored with it, or at other times indulge it and laugh about it. You guys uncover the truth behind it.
Yeah, and my point is this. Benjy always wants the attention. He's starving for attention, but he doesn't want to be held accountable. We hold him accountable in addition to giving him attention, quite frankly, and that's the part he doesn't like. He wants the attention without the accountability, and that's not going to happen.
Well, let's go to Tim. Tim, you're on the air.
Howard.
Tim's from Gilbert, Arizona.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Hey, now.
Hey, real quick about all the Benjy stuff. I'd rather see you guys take a sick day than this Benjy business is over the top, and he's not funny.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, we're going to put a halt to that.
Yeah, I've put a moratorium on Benjy and his girlfriend antics. I don't want to hear about it anymore. upsetting.
It's just too much of it. And hey, also,
it'd be interesting. It would be interesting if he told you what was really going on.
Yeah, but all the shtick and the lying, and either way, she's going to dump him if she's successful. She's going to dump him if she's not.
Right.
Howard,
I don't know that that's going to happen.
Howard, what am I lying about?
Like when I ask you if you guys are romantic, and you're like,
we are.
No, I'm talking about intercourse and stuff.
I said we hadn't yet.
Right. I don't believe you. I don't. I think that's a lie. It's really not?
I really want to get away from talking about because this is someone I really do love and I have a real relationship with.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. I don't.
Had I had sex with her yet? No.
Okay. So you haven't had sex with her?
No.
We've done it again. We're talking.
Yeah. I'm done with this. Stop it, Robin.
It's like
Robin's fault.
You're mad at me for.
I'm not mad at you.
Honestly.
It's just I'm saying I don't care. Like it doesn't feel
organic. But you asked me about it, and
it just feels like one big shtick.
It's not authentic.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's anything real going on.
What doesn't? I mean,
I don't know. I don't think I'm getting to the real story, and that's what I'm about. When I talk to people, I get reality.
This is someone we were friends.
Right.
I was totally chasing her.
Right.
And then she got
You're letting him do it to you.
Right,
I don't care.
Okay. Thank you, Robin.
But don't say I'm lying.
Don't care.
Right. Okay, you're not lying. You just. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
If we stop talking about it, nobody will say you're lying.
Right. You're not lying. It's just hard to believe a guy who's got beard dye is telling the truth. And a fake earring.
He's talking to me. We're not talking to you.
No, but it's like you're saying.
So, Robin,
you're saying I'm lying.
What's going on with you?
I'm claiming that I didn't sleep with someone.
You seen anybody?
No, I'm not.
No? Okay. Tell Fred. He wants to hear it.
No, I don't, actually.
All right.
I'm not. You guys are bringing it up, not me.
Chris, we talk about the level of animosity you have towards John right now, or your feelings.
She
loves the bad boy.
He's doing too much. No, I think we actually have a real friendly relationship.
He alluded to that.
I didn't, I didn't like what he did. We have a disagreement about that. We have an honest disagreement about it. You guys could say like, oh, I'm making a big deal about something that's not a big deal, but it's being made into a big deal that I did something wrong. And what I didn't do anything wrong. So I could understand him thinking it was me, but before it was all put out there, I should have been checked with. Or should have been checked with more, or should have been very, very clear that it wasn't sure that I was. You didn't know if I was tweeting in the studio.
So had he posed the question as Benjy, I noticed that a new tweet came from your account this morning. Was it you? Would that have been the proper way to start the line of questioning?
It should have been, to me first. It was like that time that there was like a misunderstanding that Sal skipped out on a credit card bill. The news did, and it should have been verified first that he did that before it was reported that he did that, or before people were asked about Sal doing that.
But what if his only true way of verifying it was to ask you? But
no, before he asked me, he asked other people in the office.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say that in the studio?
I thought it was clear, but maybe it wasn't clear.
That is much too healthy. You need to have Godfather's pizza. Normally I would. What's the bracha on that again?
Hamotzi lechem in hearts.
No, that would be Borei Pri Ha'adamah.
Oh, okay.
But I don't want to be intrusive. See, buddy.
when it comes to Ralph, you know, everyone knows Ralph. I never have a clear vision of him. I always, you know, people always say to me, Ralph's a pain in the ass. You know, how do you work with Ralph? I go, I think Ralph's great. I think he's fine. Well, I finally encountered how annoying Ralph is. You know, Ralph came to me. He said, would you take the pictures for my app? He has an app.
Suddenly you had to work for Ralph.
Yeah, no, and I'm happy to do it. I like Ralph, and he asked me to do this, and Ralph's always been there for me. So, okay, then now I'm into photography. Obviously, it would help him if I did the app for him because I'm Howard Stern, not because I'm a great photographer, but, you know, it brings some attention to this app he has, Champion app. So, I even said to Beth, I don't want to give up a Sunday and, you know, shoot Ralph's pictures, but I'm going to do it because I like Ralph. And Ralph's a good guy. Well, oh my God, he is so fucking annoying. Like, I get it now. I see him clearly. My eyes are open.
I don't know how you missed it.
I missed it because, you know, sometimes I'm blind to these things. You know that.
Yeah.
I'm the guy who thinks Artie's never did drugs. I mean, I was like...
That's incredible.
Artie tells me he's clean. I believe him. I'm the sucker who believes.
That was incredible.
So I'll give you an example. So once you take the pictures, I'm going to go home. I'm going to edit them. I Photoshop. I do the whole thing.
You have a lot of work to do.
I have a lot of work to do. So before I get started, I write to Ralph. And I've done this. I did Hamptons Magazine. I've done.
You've worked with some big organizations, professionals.
I did some jewelry ads. Believe it or not, I don't talk about it on the air. I did a couple of. I did a maternity shoot for a model that now uses these modeling pictures. So I've done a couple of professional things. I did the cover for World Magazine in Pittsburgh, and I've dealt with their art department and everything else. So I'm about to sit down and edit these pictures. And so I said to Ralph, I wrote him a note. I said, Ralph, what are your editing specs? What's your crop specs? I don't know. I've never done it for the iPad app. What's your cropping specs? Which means, in other words, you want me to crop it 8x11. You want me to crop it small for the iPhone. What
size should it be?
What should it be? So he writes me back. That's not necessary. Now he's in charge of his dumb app. He goes, that's not necessary. What you should do is edit the pictures, and then I'll come in and look at them and decide which ones you should work on. Now, most people who do photography, what you do is I'll sit there, I'll crop them, and I'll get them ready. I don't sit here and show him all my pictures.
Right, you want to present them the way you want to present them.
Right. I don't say to people, use your imagination. And I'm going to take these pictures and create something with them. So I got so annoyed when I got this back because this guy now, he's in charge of something. The first time ever he's in charge of something, and already he's like he don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Well, he's not an art director.
No.
He doesn't know this stuff.
Asshole. So I want to write him back. I'm going to go, asshole.
Answer my question.
Just send me the cropping specs. You'll get your pictures. Oh my God, I'm so fucking annoyed with this guy. Because he really doesn't know what he's talking about, you know. Quite frankly, I don't know what I'm talking about. But I know more than him.
Yeah, you know what you needed to do, what you need to do next in your process.
Photographers don't send over half a job and go, why don't you guys select which ones you want?
Right.
No, I don't work that way. I'm going to give you the picture. This is my work. He wants it to be collaborative. He's going to go through them and tell you which ones he likes.
Yeah, you're going to edit together.
I'm not collaborating. That's it. I took the pictures. Now I'm going to send you. And be happy about it. I'm going to give you a ton of pictures, and you'll go do whatever you want. You can throw them in the garbage. I don't care. Do whatever you want. What is with this guy? Why is he argumentative? Why? Just send me I'm going to give you for free. I'm not charging you. I'm not asking for anything. I'm going to give you your pictures the way it's always done.
And you'd still have to find out these specs.
Right. Of course.
Anyway.
Don't worry. Just edit the ones you want to show me, and then I'll select one. No, I'm not interested in that. That's not what I'm doing. So I'm out of the project. He can, I'm done.
Really? doing?
Yeah, well, just send me. If he doesn't send me the specs, I'm never doing it. So that's it. Fuck off. Where are the specs? Just tell me what crop you want.
After 6 hours of work?
I don't know. I don't know what he wants. I can't tell you what he wants. I'm not going to sit there and get his, show him the raw pictures. You don't do that. Photographers don't do that.
Right.
I don't do that. I don't do that on radio. I don't sit and do a practice show and ask my boss which bits he likes. You know what I mean? Hey, what is that? I could see why photographers get really annoyed. You get these bizarre requests. But I tell you, every time I've done one of these things, whether I did it for World Magazine or I did for Hamptons, I went home, I got all the pictures together, I sent them a bundle of pictures I did, and they call back and go, wow, these are spectacular. We don't know which one to use for the cover. We got to think about it. He can pick which one he wants for the cover.
After you get your specs.
After I get my specs, I'll put it together, and then you'll see the pictures, and you guys can pick which ones you want. And that's how it works. I don't have to sit there and show him my unfinished work. He's nuts. Right?
Look,
I mean, what is that? I've never encountered this before.
Everyone's told you.
And he's not even a professional, art director or anything. And all of a sudden, he's got a protocol.
I don't know how he's... what has been on the cover of this thing before?
I don't know. I wouldn't even know, Robin. He's shown me, it looks like some artwork from Fringe. He didn't take the pictures. He didn't have a... They call up Fringe and say, do you have any publicity photos? I think this might be Ralph's first time actually putting a cover
That's
together.
what I'm thinking, that he doesn't even know what this is, and instead of looking it up,
right,
he decided to say, oh, no, we'll do it together.
We'll do it together. It's a joint project. I'm not interested. See, it's already going awry. I was about to sit down and get started. I just said,
It stopped you in your process.
Yeah, well, I was thinking it through, and I went, oh, well, you know what? Why should I crop these until I know what the hell they want? So let me go find out. And I figured I'd get a simple answer back. But no, I get this letter about how he's telling me not to worry about the cropping, that he'll look through everything and decide what should be cropped. On what planet does anybody work that way?
And then when you finally want to put it on the app, somebody will tell him, well, this is too big, this is not the right size.
Right.
And he'll have to come back and say, oh, we need it this way.
So I'm just not doing anything until I get the cropping. It might be a year from now when I get it. Because believe me, I've never heard of this before. I've never operated this way. I've been in this a short time, but I've done some work. No magazine ever said, show us everything and then we'll decide.
But even still, you have your way of working.
That's it.
He asked you to be the photographer.
Right. Now he's telling me what. Just send me the fucking cropping things. You want it 8.5 by 11. You want it 8 by 11. You want it 3.5 by 2. I don't care what it is. Just tell me and I'll do it. He is so annoying. He's annoying.
Well, everyone has told you this.
I know.
Whenever you go to E and you say, look, we want to do some things, talk to Ralph, what do they say?
Yeah, he was a big help at the shoot, but at times I had to rein him in. He starts taking pictures with his iPhone while he's supposed to be helping me.
Right,
I go,
but everybody
put away
has
the
always
iPhone.
told you, please don't make us work with Ralph.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want to work with Ralph. This is it. I'm done with his app. Oh, my God. When I got that email back, I went, what is with this fucking guy? What is he doing? Just send me, just be so happy I'm doing this. And if you hate the pictures, don't use them.
Come down here. You should shoot from here.
Yeah.